Any other questions?
I have one. Or is there a way you can send us a calendar showing like the PowerPoint so we'll know like which week you're working on which PowerPoint, so we can kind of review?
We could post that on the website, but I would hope you would engage with your children when they come home. What are we doing this week in math? And you're going to hear the big terms. You're going to hear, the big terms you should maybe be able to see or ask to see. If it's, if it's me, I'm asking to see, what's your math study guide? Where are you at? What have you done lately? So that you can, as a parent, keep track of that. But we can put it on the school website.
And the GPS is posted in every classroom every day. So if they see on the board what GPS they're working on, what standard, you can go to the website and say, this is the standard they're working on, and you as a parent can access this website and say, here's a tutorial of exactly what they did, just based on what standard they know they're going over that day in class.
Question. We mentioned calculators. If they have misplaced the calculator, what is the number calculator that they need?
VA2 Plus would be a minimum. It's a Texas Instrument. It's about $10 or $15 at Walmart.
And it's what? What's the number?
VA2
VA2
Plus.
Plus.
A scientific calculator. It does not need to be one of the big $100 graphic calculators. They will not be able to use that on the EOCT.
And they
And
will
it's
lose it.
no good to them if they practice with it all year and they can't use it on the test.
You don't need a Cadillac, is what she's saying. There's,
$10, $13 are good.
yeah, if you bring those good ones and they leave it on the table and they go get the trash, they come back, it might not be there. So that $10 to $15 calculator gets that done.
I have a question. How many highly qualified teachers do you have teachers for their campus?
Everyone. Pike County, that's a county policy.
There's some teachers that are telling kids that they don't have to teach something.
We might have had a long-term sub that would have felt they were not highly qualified, but they were a support class. They weren't a class already.
They're an advanced class.
That's something we're going to have to talk about privately because all of my teachers in all 4 schools are highly qualified. County policy.
What will the accelerated students do their last year if they completed it?
Hopefully take AP Cal, AP Statistics, and one of the upper level AP courses. And unfortunately, kind of will be distinct a little bit. That's why we've even started some 8th grade student gifted honors kids come in and start with 2 classes their 8th grade year so they have room for some of these AP classes that now these other students won't have that opportunity because of the way the curriculum's rolled out. So hopefully they're in the AP courses.
I think you need to give 8th grade parents a heads up.
Oh, don't worry. Don't worry. We're going to do exactly that. And again, the 8th grade parents, they're in the 2nd year of a new curriculum. So it's like riding a bike. And that guys, we can mumble and grumble, and I'm not happy about it either. But it's a fact. It's not going to go away. It's not going to change. All we can do is pool our resources and attack the problem, look for solutions, not complaints. I mean, I agree. If I had a student in 9th grade, I'd be pulling my hair out because it's frustrating. They've been frustrated since 6th grade. But the powers that be, the people that are way above us who made these decisions, all we have to do is attack the problem. Eventually, the state's going to tell us how to fix it, a year down the road, 2 years down the road. They're going to give us some suggestions. We're not waiting for that. We re-rostered 1,022 students to provide math support for 9th graders the start of this semester. We did that on our own. We didn't have anybody at Capitol Hill sending that down to us. We realized there was a need, and we changed our day to fix that need. That's all we can do. It's not going to go away. I can promise it's not going away. Any other questions?
I have a suggestion.
Okay.
This is what I'm doing with my son who's a junior. I called the school and I asked for a National Honor Society student that would be willing to tutor him, and she's doing it 3 days a week.
The IF is just 40
in the morning before school.
Yeah, the IF period is 40 minutes during the day. We still have teachers available before school. We still have teachers available after school. And peer tutoring is always excellent. You can peer tutoring is a great idea. Students teaching students. Sometimes they put it in different terms. They speak a different language. And that's always available. You can go to any of the math department. You know, sometimes we even switch teachers sometimes. Sometimes if the student's just frustrated with Ms. Bywaters, maybe just hearing Mr. McClendon say the same thing. I mean, this is the best team I have in my building as far as working as a team. Just hearing it in a different voice, or getting a student to do it 2 or 3 times. All those things are available. We got to turn over all rocks. We can't leave a stone unturned when you're especially if you're dealing with a struggling student. Any other questions? Okay, we want to divide them up?
Yeah.
And each individual teacher can answer any questions you have. You know, we're going to ask you to go with your teacher. So, Ms. Weiser can stay right here. Anybody that has Ms. Weiser can move to this area. Myself will work in the middle of the room. Ms. Bywaters will be at the far end. And Ms. Faust will move to